This is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf as we come to you from the challenging Whistling Straits Golf Course in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. And there's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
A picture-perfect drive there, and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, hello Rich. What a treat we're in for today. The backdrop of Lake Michigan and over 1,000 bunkers. Some reports say 1,012, so finding the fairway essential around this track, and we're off to a solid start.
And that ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, here at Whistling Straits, bold is beautiful, and this second hole is certainly bold.
That it is. Bold, and if you can hit a long one down the left side, they'll open up a good view to this green. But believe me, if you miss left or right, well, you're going to find the sand.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a long and slender hole, very challenging, and being on the right-hand side makes it even more so. We're looking at a blind second shot, with that pot bunker just 35 yards short of the green, making it even more tough.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
And that's what you have to do on a course like this. Take advantage of the par fives. That's in for birdie here at the second. We come now to the first par 3 at Whistling Straits, 188-yard third. Best to favor the right side of this massive green to avoid Lake Michigan and those deep bunkers and dunes on the left. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, there's really not a lot to this one. Slight break from right to left, also slightly down the hill. Fancy his chances.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Frank, this is a big hole right here. The fourth, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway. It was a good tee shot, a little unlucky to run into the first cut.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Nicely done right there. Very good read. So a birdie at the second, another here at 4, and it gets him to 2 under for his round. Well, here we are, the 603-yard par 5 fifth. This is the hole that Bryson DeChambeau made famous at the Ryder Cup with that 417-yard drive. And Bryson DeChambeau with a flip wedge in. That was a game changer for Bryson. Maybe it can be for you too. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
And it's a smart play to take it down the left-hand side here at the 5th hole, and most likely we're looking at 3 shots from here on in.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
"11 feet away." That is nicely done right there. A very strong start to his round. 3 under through his first 5 holes. Frank, how do you like this par 4 6th hole? A little more than 400 yards.
Really, you try not to overthink this one. Just find some fairway down there around the 280, 300 yard mark, and then relatively simple second shot in here. This round's been a clinic so far, and it's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Heading now to the picturesque par 3-7, 221 yards along Lake Michigan. Long green making club selection absolutely crucial and putting a challenge. And he might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Onward to the 506-yard par 4-8 with over 100 bunkers. The 8th testing every golfer's nerves. Imperative to favor the left side to avoid a severe drop-off to Lake Michigan, and dunes and bunkers on the right. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Frank, when we stop staring at Lake Michigan in the background, what should we be focusing on?
Well, somehow you're going to have to thread a long iron in between those bunkers right and Lake Michigan. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And a really tricky look here. Tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and just let it drift its way back to the hole.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, this hole you have to be airtight, as they say, T2 green. And why do we say that? Because if you look ahead, about 100 yards short of the green, there's an enormous tree which could block your approach. So positioning off the tee is critical so that you have the right angle to this 9th hole as we close out the front side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. So we begin this backside with the par 4 10th. It's 391 yards. This one's all about positioning. You want to try to keep it down the left side of the fairway because there's that deep bunker on the right. That's a 240-yard carry. That's a pretty good poke. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Frank, after laying back on the tee, what's ahead on this approach shot?
Well, the green is slightly raised, so it suits something that's hit a little higher than normal to make it land a little softer.
This one looks right on point.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. 645-yard par 5 11th. They call this hole the sandbox, and hopefully, Frank, you're not picking up the shovel here.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you're reaching this par 5 and 2, then you don't belong on this planet.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. And be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it? This will be a 14-foot putt here. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Frank, the previous hole we took out the sledgehammer. Now at the 12th, we'll need a scalpel, it looks like.
Yeah, at 163 yards, you wouldn't think it's very long, but really the problem is the green. You can pitch the ball in the middle of this green and still it can kick over. So be very, very aware of the mounding and the undulations on this green.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, good putt. Give him to Sandy for his efforts there as he escapes that green side bunker and comes away with a par. Arriving here at the 402-yard par 4 13. It's called Cliffhanger with good reason. The green hanging over the cliffs above Lake Michigan. Best to favor the left side of the fairway if possible. Nice long tee shot. Fairway does get narrow down there. A little unlucky to get into the first cut. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Now the par 4 14th, and Frank, this is not about brute strength, is it?
A bit of a head scratcher here. When you first look at it, you think you just pull out the driver. But it narrows up in the driving area. So really it's a layup off the tee, just a short iron in from there. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now we arrive at the 503-yard par 4 15, beginning of a 4-hole stretch, rivaling any 4-hole stretch in championship golf. Hang on tight. It looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Oh, just a beautiful performance. And this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
Now this for another birdie. That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. That is well done. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable.
Well, we've seen people still reach the green in 2 from here, but it's going to be a tough task as that tee shot offline and in the bunker. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, that nothing more than a tap, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far. The 17th now at Whistling Straits, and if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need, Dan, and you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
That one safely on the putting surface. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Get up. Get there. Oh, my goodness. That is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. Well, he gave that birdie putt a good run, but par is all I'll have to show for it. The final hole, the 18th, and the clubhouse in the distance. Frank, it's looking like home sweet home, isn't it?
Well, if you can hit the fairway here, that's one thing, but it still leaves an enormously long second shot.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Frank, one last full swing. What are they looking at here at 18?
Well, even with a good tee shot, you're left with a long yardage in, so chances are you're hitting a long iron all the way across 7 Mile Creek, which wraps around the front and the left side. So this is going to take your best second shot.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. 13 feet away. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will close out a 9-under round of 63. Incredibly well done. Well, Frank, what a day of golf we saw out there today.
7,800 yards of, I'd like to say pure joy, but for the ones that have done well, you earned it.
Well said, Frank. For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and all of us here at EA Sports, we say so long for now from Whistling Straits.